Okay, well, what this really pops out here. Tell you about this engine here.
All right, this one's a customer's motor. It was sent in to us from back east. This is a 352, original 352 out of a 60 Ford Thunderbird. Sent it to us with everything on it. And it's seen some life to it, but we went through it. Good candidate for a rebuild. Nothing that was major on it that needed to be fixed. Just normal stuff. So this is out of a, like I said, 60 Thunderbird.
1960.
Yeah, it came in with everything. This one, interesting. Original fuel pump. So fuel pump and vacuum pump. So this would have been for your wipers.
Oh, yeah.
So this one, either we'll clean it up or we'll send it back to the customer. They can have it sent out and rebuilt. I believe they still make these. But yeah, this would have been a vacuum operated wiper pump motor.
Yeah, and I have experienced a 50s car that did not have a separate vacuum pump, and it would just rely on engine vacuum.
Yeah.
And so when you really needed the wipers the most, they would stop.
I can't imagine. I can't even imagine that. Yeah, no, so that one, that was interesting to see. It's been a while since I've seen one like that.
Yeah.
This water pump itself is pretty specific to the vehicle. They don't make too many aftermarkets on them if you can find them. So we have a guy here locally. I guess the shaft length is a little bit different. We have a guy here locally that rebuilds pumps for us. We actually sent him a couple to rebuild. So one we sent was off of a 272 Ford. This one was off of the 352. There's two coolant cavities on each side, each cylinder bank. So that's really common.
Yeah, so it just comes right in right there.
This one is kind of similar to the Buick, where it has a bypass hose that connects in between the water pump and the intake. That's similar to that Buick as well.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then this one was fun when I was taking it apart. It's really common on these exhaust faces on the FE motors in particular.
Yeah.
For those bolt holes to be messed up and all kinds of stuff, and we definitely had to fix some. There was some metric hardware in there that somebody had repaired it with, so that was interesting. It was interesting to see, but it's not uncommon for us to fix those bolt holes, have broken bolts in there and everything like that.
Okay.
So. And this one, another interesting thing too, on the early ones, on the early FE motors, they did come with steel timing covers. This one had actually what, similar to a Buick back in the day, would have been a thrust button to push the cam. It's a spring-loaded poly button that pushes against the steel timing cover and pushes the cam back against the block to keep it from walking back and forth.
Oh, okay.
But then in later years, they switched to an aluminum timing cover, and they actually had a cam plate that took care of that thrust.
Okay, fuel pump?
In the front of the timing chain, I should say.
On the front there. Okay, yeah, it's just going to pump away from there.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, definitely one that you don't see. This one, we also had to, these balancers are not available in the aftermarket readily, I should say. Okay. It's best to just take the factory ones and get them rebuilt. So you can see this one's been rebuilt, so they re-rubber them. And this one is a Ford hub, and it would have been the original outer. This is one that we had sent out previously and got back. We'll send the customers one out just to an exchange on it. But it's basically the same one. This one had a add-on pulley. So it has factory belt groove on the harmonic balancer, but then it also has an add-on pulley for any kind of accessories on it.
Okay.
So
large block. Someone might say for a 352, but
actually it started off, I believe these started off at 330 cubic inches.
330
was one of the first cubic inch sizes for this.
Okay.
330.
We're talking about in the 50s, right?
Very rare, yeah. Very rare to see those nowadays. But 330 all the way up to 427. Yeah. Which is amazing. You know, your 100 cubic inches.
That's a range
in one block. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Well, this is really cool.
It's definitely interesting. The big block Chevys were the same way. The smaller big block Chevys were, you know, industrial 366 cubic inch. And then they went all the way up to 454. So you're looking at almost 100 cubic inch range there too in the same block. So it's fun.
Yeah, that's really great.
Factory cast iron intake.
Cast iron intake. There you go.
Yeah, this one we put a lift plate on and we use overhead hoist to drop this on there. We don't muscle that around. No need for that. No need for that.
Why? It's a little easier to precisely place it when you're not holding the weight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your arm's not shaking for sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, I'm going to take a quick peek underneath since the
oil pan's not on
there.
That's one thing we still got to trim out. A couple more things.
Well, it looks good.
Yep, turned out really good.
Looks nice. Okay, Will, thanks for giving us a little show here on this engine.
Absolutely.